This one's pretty new. This is the new E.L.F. Studio BB Cream with SPF20, and I got the shade in Buff. I just thought this is pretty interesting. Kind of E.L.F. jumped on the BB cream wagon, and so I want to give it a try. Seems like it has pretty good reviews on the website, and I just hope that the shade matches me. It comes in this like squeeze tube, which is pretty nice. Like the Misha one I have, just to compare. It's also I'm back on using the Misha BB cream as a base because I find that it covers better and it matches me better than the Holika one. The Holika one is a bit too pale, just looks unnatural, and this actually matches me pretty well, and I started using this as a base now. So instead of using like a primer or something, I started using BB cream as a base since I have really bad acne marks and scarification, you know, like an unevenness. So I thought that instead of wearing like thick full coverage foundations, it's better for me to use a BB cream as a base and a primer, just to even out my skin tone, and it covers really well, and it also has beneficial ingredients in it. So far so good, and I can just top it off with like light to medium coverage foundation instead of using a full coverage foundation that can look kind of cakey. So anyways, I want to review this. Even though it comes in the squeeze tube, it has a pump, so that's very sanitizing and it's great, and I like how the size is very it's very sleek and it's small. This has 1.06 ounce 30 grams of products in it. So I want to review this first. Since I'm using BB cream as a base now, I just want to review this first, and then I want to kind of review the E.L.F. Studio Flawless Finish foundation with SPF 15. This is oil free. I got this in the shade Sand. E.L.F.'s coloring is like, it's pretty hard. It's like either hits or misses, and yeah, rarely I get like a good match with E.L.F. foundations and concealers, stuff like that. Concealer's okay, but mostly their foundations kind of hits or misses. So I think it looks okay from the packaging. So if you're buff in this, maybe buff in the foundation might be too dark for you or too light for you. Basically they have like different coloring, like different color range and names like in their different products, even though they're like both studio lines. So I find that very like weird. So it's really hard, and sometimes it's like you can't really base on the picture on from their website, because a lot of time they're not accurate with their product images, like product colorings on their website. So the BB cream have SPF 20, and it's a little higher than the foundation, but if I'm gonna wear this as a base, it will be the same thing. So as long as it's a minimum of SPF 15, you're pretty good, you're pretty set for protecting your face from UV rays. This was also, I think, $6, I think, yeah, so it's like $3. Most of their other studio lines are like $3, but I think they kind of raised the price a little bit on some of their foundations and stuff. But it's still really inexpensive. It's still cheaper than majority of the drugstore products too. So yeah, so I'm gonna review these two. First, I'm just going to apply the BB cream in the shade Buff. So I'm gonna apply this with my hand. So I usually apply BB cream with my hand, so I'm going to so that's one pump, it's not that much, so maybe I'll get 2 pumps. Oh, okay. So this is the color. It looks a bit yellow. I'm kind of worried. Yeah, it looks kind of yellow, but this is a BB cream, so maybe it will blend. So when I apply BB cream, I usually like to press it into my skin, so this way the product can melt into my skin. This has a fragrance, like it has a sort of a fragrance now. The Misha BB cream also has like some kind of like baby powder kind of scent. I don't know why they put fragrance in these. Yeah, but this one I can definitely smell it. It's I can say this BB cream has a pretty strong like fragrance scent. It smells like soap, like a little bit floral, but it's like a soapy kind of smell. Not too bad, but if you don't like scent, if you're allergic to that, then I think you should skip this. But the Misha BB cream also has a pretty strong scent. This feels a bit greasy applying on the skin compared to the Misha BB cream or the other BB cream, like Korean BB creams I've used. Yeah, even just when I apply it onto the skin, it just feels greasier. I don't know, it feels like a moisturizer, like a regular moisturizer for maybe normal to dry skin. That's how the texture feels like. It definitely has like a bit of an emollient, and it definitely feels a bit greasier, I would say, than the Misha BB cream. The Misha BB cream is a little bit on the drier side, but they didn't say this is oil free. This is not oil free, and it says prime, protect, moisturize, and perfect your skin with this multitasking cream infused with key anti-aging ingredients like vitamin E, jojoba, aloe, and cucumber to hydrate and nourish the skin. The smoothing formula minimizes fine lines and provides a natural tint of color for seamless coverage. So it didn't say it's oil free, and I don't think it's oil free. And I definitely don't recommend this for people with oily, normal to oily, combination to oily skin, such as me. I definitely feel a bit greasy or a bit heavy on the moisturizing side with this on. I'm not sure if this will clog my pores since it's not oil free, but I guess aloe and cucumber are soothing ingredients, and they shouldn't do that much damage for me. My skin's not really reacting to it so far, so this is sort of like a first impression video as well. I just really don't like the feeling of like I'm wearing some kind of like a greasy moisturizer on my face. But I do like the fact that it has SPF20 in it, so I highly recommend this as a base primer moisturizer with sunscreen built in for people with normal to dry and dry skin, or combination to dry skin. So I think that for people like with those kind of skin, then this is pretty good for you. But I don't recommend this to people with sensitive skin, or people who are allergic to like fragrance, or who dislike fragrance in their skin products. But other than that, for $6, this kind of remind me of the Garnier BB cream for normal skin. I tried the Garnier BB cream for oily skin that's oil free. That one actually worked pretty well, but I just used a sample. But I did purchase the regular one back then. I don't remember, I just didn't like it. It felt kind of greasy, just like this. It felt kind of greasy. I don't think that one was oil free either. I'm not sure. And this is like a sheer coverage. As you can see, it didn't really smooth out. It didn't really cover anything, and didn't really even out my skin tone either. So I would say this is like a sheer coverage. And you saw how yellow it looked in the palm of my hand when I, pumped out the products. If you have fairly good, fairly good complexion, and you just want a good moisturizer with SPF in it, then I think this is pretty good. But I wouldn't spend $6 on this. like buy it when it's half off, like $3. I think it's pretty good. Otherwise, I'm not really, I'm not really crazy about this, and I think I'm still gonna stick with the Misha BB cream or the Holic one, because I still think Korean BB creams are the best. They just covers up more. So this is like my first impression and the review and demo on the E.L.F Studio BB cream with SPF20. Yeah, and I don't know if I can return this. I think I don't have the receipts anymore. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep using this. Even like now it's cold outside, it's really cold, it's like 30 something degrees. I still feel like this is a bit heavy and greasy on my skin, so I definitely wouldn't I don't think I would keep using this. So I just use this now for the video, and if anybody wants this, comment down below. As you can see, this is a pretty sheer coverage, so if any of you want this, comment down below and let me know you would like to receive this, because I just use this now in the video, and I'm not gonna use this anymore. It's still, fairly new because I just bought it. So yeah, let me know if you want to try this, or if you want this. Comment down below, and I'll just random select a person, and I'll send this to you, and this will be like sort of like a mini giveaway or something like that. And I think that's what I'm gonna do now from now on. Like if I do like product demo review, first impressions, and try out the new stuff, and then if I think that it's not for me, and if you like it, you want to try it, let me know and comment down below. So that would be like a mini giveaways for each videos, stuff like that, and then I'll send it to you, So thanks for watching the video.